I love what I do and I live wherever I choose. That was the affirmation that I started out with about a year ago, and since then it's been a crazy ride of pursuing my dreams. And I just wanted to share with you guys 3 lessons that I learned from pursuing my dreams over the last year. So lesson number 1 is to connect to your deeper why. You need to have an understanding as to what it is, why is it that you're doing what it is that you're doing. Whatever you want to pursue, whatever that big dream is of yours, what's the deeper why that you want to connect to? And quite often, your deeper why is most likely not about you. It's about something that's much bigger than you. And connecting to that deeper why will help you push through when things are tough, because it's going to be challenging. It's not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be a thrilling ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of ups and downs, you know. Sometimes the higher highs bring the lower lows, and that's just a part of it. You just sort of got to embrace that a little bit. But connecting to your why, your deeper why, will help you so much more to push through those hard times, and basically, pick yourself back up and keep moving towards what it is that you want. For me, when I went through this exercise, and the exercise is in my book in case you want to go through it, it's it's something you keep asking yourself why you want to do something, do what it is that you're pursuing, and hopefully you're going to get to an answer where something that really resonates with you, that evokes emotion. That's the key. You really want it to evoke some emotion. And for me, I realized that I was doing it to be an example for my nieces and my nephews and my friends and family, and to everybody, to anybody that wanted to pursue their dreams. I wanted to be one of the examples of somebody that did that, and went through it, and took the highs and lows and just kept going. So that's lesson number 1. Connect to your deeper why. Lesson number 2, as I was trying to pursue my goals and my dreams, I would always try to do my best to talk to my friends about it. And I remember one day my friend Daryl, my buddy Daryl, mentioned to me, he's like, Andy, he said, you should just write a book. He said, you should write a book. Everything that you got in your head, you should try to put it out on paper so we can digest it. And I laughed and chuckled. It was very amusing that he would think that what I had in my mind was worth putting on paper, which is fantastic. It's a nice compliment from him. And that was a few years ago. But that thought never left my mind. It's like, I wonder, maybe I should write a book and just take a lot of the personal development techniques that I've learned over the last 10 plus years of studying them and implementing them, and just put them in a book format that people could follow through and work through on their own time. So that planted that seed. So listen to your friends. They can see things that you cannot see. We all have our blind spots, and the more you listen to your friends, and with an open mind, especially your supportive friends, obviously, the ones that are telling you can't do something, don't listen to them. It's definitely, it's just their opinion. So listen to your supportive friends and take what they had to say with some insight and thinking about what it is that they see in you that you may not see in yourself. So lesson number 2, listen to your friends. And lesson number 3 is focus. Focus, focus, focus. And focus is an acronym for focus on one course until successful. And so when I was writing my book, there was many times when I felt discouraged and I wasn't sure if I could do it, or if I should do it, or if it'd be worthwhile doing. And there was quite a few times where I was just like, maybe I don't need to do this, maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I should go somewhere, do something different. And when I was just to focus on one course of action until successful, that meant, it gives you that boost that when you actually do pursue it and you go through, then you're actually going to finish that project. Because most times when you don't finish the project, that's when you just cannot get another project going. You just feel discouraged, and so when you finish a project, it gives you that boost, that uplift, and then you see actually the results of the project. When I launched my book, it became an Amazon bestseller, which is fantastic. So if I didn't launch it, if I had given up and tried something else and then maybe given up on that, I would have never known the results of anything. So focus until successful on one course of action. So determine what it is that you want to do and stick with it. Stick with it until you complete it. And if you complete it and it's not successful, at least you've learned some lessons and you've built some confidence to say, okay, I've completed this. I've learned lessons. I can go ahead and do another project. So those are my 3 lessons that I learned from pursuing my dreams. Lesson number 1, connect to your deeper why. Lesson number 2, listen to your supportive friends. And lesson number 3 is to focus on one thing, one course of action until successful. So I hope you guys enjoyed those lessons in the video, and you know, it's been a wild ride. I'm really enjoying my journey along the way, and that's the key, is to enjoy the time that you're putting into the goals and your dreams that you desire. So it'll happen for you if you just keep taking action. So until we chat, think positively, feel worthy, and act eagerly.